We're so excited about how this year has evolved, celebrating Jackson, Madison County and 200 years of progress. And when the mayors approached me about this idea, it was really overwhelming, but we reached out and we recruited the most amazing team to pull this together, and the community has just responded so positively. It's really been an exciting year and it's been a joy.
Big birthday bash kickoff was downtown at the farmers market, at the AMP. It was a great event. A lot of people downtown. Stages, multiple stages set up. Started out, we really one stage, and then the event got so large and people were so excited to celebrate Jackson, Madison County. We had to go to 2 stages. And so it was great to come downtown and see so many people ready to celebrate Jackson and Madison County.
Well, our Heritage Days have been really fun and really interesting. I think all of our communities in Madison County, most all of them put a Heritage Day together. They put out a lot of work and effort into historical events around their community and how their community kind of progressed from where it started. And we've been all over the county, and I think the communities have felt a really part of our celebration.
We had a lot of events through the year, but one specifically that was near and dear to my heart was Ag Day. And our history in Madison County started in agriculture, and we just appreciate the folks putting that day together. We had demonstrations of how things were created. We had a mule plowing. We had lectures and interesting stories. It was a beautiful day, so it was wonderful to celebrate our ag heritage. When we started planning, we were focused on events initially, and then our committee started to think, we need to have some items that can commemorate and memorialize this year-long celebration, and the concept of legacy projects kind of evolved. We were able to create a history book. It's called Milestones of Jackson, Madison County. The book is targeted toward 11th graders, and every 11th grader in the school system will receive a copy of the book, but it highlights in chronological order some of the significant people and events that shaped our community. And then we looked into art projects. So we have just engaged 2 artists to do paintings that will go both in the courthouse as well as in City Hall. And those will be lasting, and they'll reflect on our community, the progress that we've made, and help us celebrate. And it'll be a teaching instrument for our students and our community. Another part of our legacy project is, where do we put the new time capsule, and how can we really commemorate this year in a lasting and effective way? And we worked with Mayor Conger to choose Bicentennial Park. That's where the new time capsule will go. There'll be a retaining wall with a sign, "Welcome to downtown, it's Bicentennial Park." And eventually we'll have a sculpture there to commemorate this special occasion. We'll also have some historical information just about the important parts of our community. And I'm really excited about that. When we were planning the event, we wanted to involve the children, and we wanted it to also focus on their creativity. So we really appreciate Leaders Credit Union for stepping up and sponsoring our Creative Expressions Contest. Dr. Ken Newman and the Education Committee spent a lot of time developing a strategy for implementing that program. We touched children from kindergarten to college age, and we had 22 schools participate in the categories of actually drawing, art, essay, and poetry, and had a wonderful evening to celebrate the accomplishments of these talented students. And also, one of those items will go into our time capsule. So that was a really unique way to select a memorable item for the time capsule.
In November, we celebrated Madison County's 200th birthday at the Ned. Well, it's kind of an interesting and moving event because we had portrayals of different characters in our history. We had music from our history and people who have made Madison County, put Madison County on the map as far as our music history. So it was a really good synopsis of Madison County history for 200 years. At the end of our event at the Ned, we moved to Bicentennial Park. We were led by Lane College Band. We had probably 150, 200 people march down with us to the park. It was really very invigorating with the college band and people excited, then go down and do the groundbreaking on Bicentennial Park.
So we had a very interesting day when we dug our time capsule up from 1972. Didn't know what to expect. There was no instructions for our time capsule. Our city workers, city employees did a great job of getting that time capsule out of the ground. We learned some valuable lessons from that experience, and so I think that helped prepare us for our time capsule. And so when we bury that one in Bicentennial Park, we'll be better prepared.
We thank those sponsors, our legacy sponsors, City of Jackson, Madison County, West Tennessee Healthcare, and JEA, as well as all the other sponsors that made this year possible. What a way to end the celebration. I mean, our finale weekend was just amazing, starting with the choir performance at the Civic Center. We had a full house. We had our closing ceremonies. The choir performance was just so meaningful to express in a musical form about our community and our county and how special this year has been. And then Saturday, wow, it'll be a day that I think people in Jackson, Madison County will always remember, starting with a parade in downtown, talking about connecting through the centuries, you know, exploring our yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And the crowds had the bicentennial flags and the children were excited. And it was just quite the legacy to leave as we ended this celebration. And then the more meaningful impact of the time capsule, you know, trying to provide a snapshot in time of what life in Jackson, Madison County is in 2022 as we finish this bicentennial year, and getting that located in Bicentennial Park, where we know that the sculpture will be there to commemorate this wonderful year and to leave a memorial for the future. But the fun thing of all was the finale concert. Oh my gosh, having the community come together, having Lolo, our very own Lauren Pritchard, start the performance with our local music, and then of course the Commodores. Who cannot say how wonderful the Commodores are? We just enjoyed that performance so much. It really rocked the house. And then of course the fireworks. You know, that just kind of caps off the whole year to be able to have that joy that the children bring when they look into the sky and watch the fireworks and they ooh and ah over the colors. And it just was a perfect way, I think, to close out our bicentennial year. And I have to give a shout out to those that made this happen. I mean, our committee started with a vision and just saw it through. We were so cohesive and had so many from the community. Over 500 volunteers participated, and we hope it's meaningful, historic, and everybody enjoyed it.